Good day, everyone. I am here to report on Chapter 3 of our lesson, Managing and Caring for the Self. For today's discussion, we will focus on very important topic. What is learning? Learning is something we all do every single day. But do we really understand how it works? Let's find out together. So, what is learning? Learning is not just about sitting in class or listening to your teacher talk. It is not just about answering exams or doing homework. According to the famous educational theory like John Dewey, Jean Piaget, and Lev Vygotsky, learning is actually an active process. This means that we learn best when we do or doing things, exploring or talking with others. We build our understanding of the world by engaging with our environment, solving problems, and connecting with new ideas to things we already know. That is why learning is different in just or from just memorizing. It is like building a house. Each time we learn something new, we add another brick to our foundation of knowledge. Now that we understand what learning is, so let's talk about why we learn. There is a powerful quote from Lauren Hort Ashwin that says, instead of asking what you want to be when you grow up, ask what problems you want to solve. This means that learning should not only be about getting a good job in the future. Learning should help us become problem solving, creative thinkers, and responsible citizens. To be a better student, we need to focus not just on grades, but on how we can apply what we learn in real life. Every subject we study, math, science, English, values education, is helping us become better at understanding the world, making decisions, and helping others. Learning helps us grow not just knowledge, but also character. Have you ever wondered what happens inside your brain when you learn something new? Learning causes changes in our brain and behavior. When we study, practice, or think deeply, new connections form between the cells in our brain. And in the process is called neuroplasticity. This is how the brain changes and adapts. The system responsible for these changes is our nervous system. It is one of the most important system sa tibuok, the human body, because siya ang gakontrol sa tanan-tanan, from thinking and feeling to moving and reaction. Now, let's take a closer look at the two main parts of nervous system. First is the central nervous system, and second is the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, or CNS, it includes the brain and the spinal cord. You can think of it like the boss or the commander of your whole body. It relieves information from your senses, makes decisions, and sends out of instruction. For example, when you touch a hot object, your skin sends a signal to your brain through the spinal cord, and your brain will quickly decide that it is dangerous and sends a message back to your hand to pull away. That quick thinking, that is your CNS doing its job. The second is the peripheral nervous system, or the PNS. This includes all the nerves outside the brain and spinal cord. It is like the messenger system. It carries messages from your body to your brain and from your brain back to your body. For example, when you are walking and you suddenly step on a sharp rock, it is your PNS that sends a signal from your foot to your brain saying, "Ouch!" Then, the brain, through the CNS, tells your muscles to lift your foot. So the PNS and CNS work together to protect you and help you move safely. Together, these systems are like your body's own high speed internet, keeping everything connected and working properly, especially during learning. As we talk about learning, it is important also to talk about self care. We can't learn well if we are tired, stressed, or feeling unwell. That is why managing and caring for ourselves is part of being a good student. This means first is getting enough sleep. So you should sleep 8 to 8 hours. 8. Eating healthy foods such as Go, Glow, and Grow foods. Taking breaks. If you are feeling tired or exhausted or kapikaw, you need to take a rest. 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 Magpahuway ka. Asking for help when needed. Believing in yourself. That is very important because if you believe yourself, your confidence will get high. There is a great reminder from author Mandy Hall. It is not selfish to love yourself, take care of yourself, and to make your happiness a priority. It is necessary. When we take care of ourselves, we can learn better and feel better. To sum it all up, learning is active. We learn by doing, thinking, and experience. It involves changes in our brain and behavior. Our nervous system, especially the brain, plays a big role in this process. And most importantly, to be good learners, we must also take time to care of ourselves. Take care of for ourselves. So, keep learning. Stay curious and always remember you are capable of amazing things. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new today. Bye.